Hey guys, it's Steven with Foxtrot Family Law. Today we're talking about the scariest thing that could happen in a child custody and co-parenting arrangement. That does happen. We've seen it, we've litigated it, and it happens for a very simple reason. What we're talking about is the child custody Wild West. Now, that's not a technical term, that's a Foxtrot term. It is where mom and dad, maybe they're married, maybe they're separated, maybe they're not married, but they have a child together, dad's on the birth certificate. We get this question all the time. Can I relocate? Can dad relocate? Can dad say that he's taking kiddo to Walmart and drive to Kentucky for the next 3 weeks? What's stopping them? That's the important question here, guys. And so let's look at the code here. If I'm looking at Alabama Code section 26-17-305, the effect of acknowledgement of paternity. In order to be on the birth certificate in Alabama, you have to execute, the father does, the bio father, has to execute an acknowledgement of paternity. So let's look at the code section. Except as otherwise provided in other sections, a valid acknowledgement of paternity filed with the Alabama Office of Vital Statistics, that process to get the birth certificate, shall be considered a legal finding of paternity of a child and confers upon the acknowledged father all of the rights and duties of a parent. All of the rights and duties of a parent. Duty to support the child, duty to care for the child, supervise the child, but also the rights. I mean, pretty broad term, right? The rights of the father, non-restricted, fundamental constitutional kind of stuff. We get questions. Can the mom just take the kid to Illinois? Yeah, because there's nothing stopping them, even if you're married. Now, hopefully, if you're living together and operating functionally on a day-to-day basis, this isn't going to be an issue. But if you're separated, or if you weren't married to the co-parent to begin with, there's really, without any paperwork whatsoever, and I'm not just talking about some notarized agreement you went down to the UPS store and picked up and signed. I'm talking about ratified by a court, a judge who wears a robe has signed off on your custody and visitation agreement. That is the only way that you have any legal recourse, at least initially, to prevent another parent from just absconding with your child. I mean, guys, like, I talk with police officers, and it's like, well, officer, show me a court order, show me a warrant, and we'll do whatever we're supposed to do. And the officer tends to say, ma'am, sir, looks like he or she is the parent. Looks like they're on the birth certificate. Doesn't look like there's any order or direction from the courts otherwise. So I'm gonna go on about my business and handle more pressing, dangerous concerns than helping arbitrate a child custody dispute between two folks that don't have lawyers and are just calling the cops all the time. So you're in the child custody Wild West. If that's you, if that's something you're worried about, it's not easy. It is a simple process to follow, and we do it all day, every day. And I hope that you are able to avoid the stress, the uncertainty, the rough and tumble day to day of the child custody Wild West. All right, thanks, guys.